I'm not sure if I'll get a response on this story, but I just wanted to share some of my paranormal experiences and how they have evolved over the years. Some quite terrifying and scary, the rest happen while I'm in the in-between stages of astral travel and dozing off to sleep. My very first experience happened when I was about 3 or 4 years old, and before anyone states the obvious of how I can remember that young, I have always had a great recollection of memories and major moments in my life. This happened when I living in my old home with my mom in Illinois. I used to sleep with a night light on in the hallway because of fears of the dark. My door would always be open so the light could leak into my room. On one particular night I remember the light glaring brighter than usual. No idea how I remember this. I remember waking up in the middle of the night and right in front of my bed was an ultra-black figure just sitting right at the foot of my bed. The pitch blackness seemed endless. Although I should have been scared, I didn't feel any anger from this presence or formation of the entity. I very strongly remember it having ear-length black hair, and I could see the silhouette of its ears and bone structure. The part that gets even more weird is I remember staring at this thing for a long amount of time. The feeling of the room was dead silent, like no energy was able to enter, but I felt a vibrating energy from this figure. I remember being in a private Christian school at the time, and when I tried to tell someone, they told me it was the devil. From that moment on, I've been able to feel certain presences in rooms when no one else is there. I remember a specific event when I was asleep and I awoke to blaring rock music, listened to it not really ever, and it was hurting my ears. It was soul out, my body was in a state of paralysis and I was completely stuck. I just had to lay there and listen to the music as it played, and I went back to sleep. I know for a fact it wasn't happening in real time, because as soon as my sleep paralysis lifted you could hear a pin drop. It was so quiet, and I just remember my heart racing in my chest. I was around 10 or 11 when this happened. I have always been very aware of these instances. Sometimes I have sleep paralysis and can hear someone whispering in my ear very gently. I can feel their breath and heat as the talking continues. As of not lately, I have been experiencing sleep paralysis almost every night, and when it happens I can see faces but very faint, and I hear knocks or talking, sometimes even tickling on my side. I know how weird that must sound, lol. I have also always questioned my existence, and I feel very strongly that I come from somewhere else, yet I don't know where, and it has really been bugging me. I am now an adult and I just feel like there are more answers to the equation, and decided to post on the forum to see if someone else has the same experiences.